All right, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to share an insight that I had. Now, when I say insight, it's more like brainstorming. I don't know if it's real, just kind of some ideas. Lately, I've been having a lot of insights, mathematical and geometric insights, and it's one of those things where I've been wanting to share with the audience, but as some of them know, I've been having issues outside of just being able to share with computer going down, for example. Um, and so the idea was that I was wondering, since the golden ratio kind of serves as this interdimensional codec, and what I mean by this is that it seems to be operationally indifferent. So it defines x squared as also x plus 1, or its inverse, 1 over the golden ratio, as its actual x minus 1 structure. But then if you were to take the x minus 1 structure and then multiply it by minus, that becomes the negative version of the inverse, which is actually the golden ratio's other root. So it's as if all the quadratic equations are effectively allowing the golden ratio to kind of, how do we say, become a macro micro holographic codec for asymmetry in the universe, defining a type of universality. So the idea that I want to express is, if I were to swing this magnet and create a linear proportion, I want to see what happens here if this actually takes place how I hope it does. The idea is, can pi, let me see if I lift this just a little more. Okay. So the idea is, can pi serve as a type of randomness dampener? And what I mean by this is that if I swing something and it starts losing coherency, then oftentimes it will be dictated by electromagnetic forces. But these electromagnetic forces have a randomness, almost like a chaotic function, in how it displays potential building of energy, but not in aggregate energy of the system, just localized type of perfect balanced escape from electromagnetic balancing points and then accelerating towards a single direction. So let me see if I can swing this and explain what I mean by this. So the idea is, this was being captured, and sometimes it goes in a circular configuration. And so if it starts going in circles, it made me wonder if this randomness, there we go, if this randomness that was creating from the electromagnetic topology and the chance events of the string with the magnet landing in a given area, or I should say density distribution, if this volumetric chance occurrence is being effectively leveled out by the presence of pi, because it's not just pi itself creating circles, it's also the golden ratio bringing it to center, as if the true geometries in a way can dictate the dampening effect of chaos and effectively allow a convergence of not only circularity, but one who's getting pulled in. There we go, we can see it moving a little bit better. So I had better examples, but at least you can kind of see the dynamics that are being at play.